Hello Virgo, my name is Madeleine. Welcome to my channel. If you would like a personal read, feel free to email me. My email is below. I am doing a read today for the energy of Virgo, and I like to think my reads cover wherever you hold the energy of whatever I'm doing the read for. So, for instance, if Virgo covers your 10th house, then maybe this is a career read. And then I also, of course, all the planets, if you have any planets in Virgo, but mostly for your ascendant, okay? I call in the highest guides and angels available to us to be here in this read, to guide me, to help guide the energy of Virgo to their highest best destiny in love and life during these current energies of 2019, October 31st, the Halloween day. All right. Virgo. Oh, six of... God, it's such an Virgo energy, this card. Virgo are so humble and they are of service. Humble servants. So I always think of Virgo when I pull that card because that's what they are kind of like. This is purity of service card, or it could represent union with or reconciliation, and we are talking about, we have Mercury in retrograde, so let's talk a little bit about what's going on. We have for Virgo, there you are Virgo, the sun in your third house, that's activating communication, writing, talking, and then we've got Mercury going into retrograde. Right here, Mercury retrograde in your third house in Scorpio. Then we have Venus going into Sagittarius tomorrow, so that will be for Virgo 5th house. Wait, Virgo 4th? Virgo 4th. Wow. Okay, 4th. Then we have Pluto. Let's just take a look at what planet Pluto is also in the 5th. That's in Capricorn, so that's clearing karmic fears, attachments to possible romance, and being set free, being releasing your self-limiting thoughts that prevent you from being free and fun and like a child. So, and then let's look at, we just had this new moon in Scorpio for Virgo. That would have been in your third house. So releasing deep fears around communication. So I'm going to think communication from past, possible clearing some fears around some past relationships coming in through communication, because we are talking about the 5th house as well with this Sagittarius Venus movement, in your 4th. Possible cohabitation in relationship. So let's have a look and see what the cards say. Let's take a look. Alrighty. Virgo, a lot of green here at Virgo. Greenhouse, it's a earth sign. So we get the 3 of Pentacles hitting in the thinking. So, and we are talking about, we did have all those planets in the 3rd house, which is a number 3 card. So we've got a lot of thinking going on about communication. Now we hit the Devil, hitting in the divine. What the divine wants, the message from the divine to Virgo is, let's take a look at what that could mean. And we get 2 of Cups on this end, and we have the 6 of Cups on this end. So, and we have these planets in Scorpio. So I'm going to say this read is about taking back your power from past karmic relationships, enabling you to speak and communicate better with the current new, and putting you into union energies with your truer, more divine mate. So let's try that again. So we get progression towards union, which is possibly right now. I mean, it hits the first card, so we really are grounding something very current, because it's possible the Virgo are realizing they had communication issues, which were codependent issues, trying to control relationships, and they're understanding this now. So I'm thinking Mercury retrograde puts you in a sort of meditative inner state where you can readdress deep issues or re-look at yourself. You go inward during retrograde. So it's possible Virgos are becoming aware of how they act in codependency towards relationships, putting them into more union energies, harmonic union energies, or putting them in the energies of purity of service. Okay, so then we've got this Eight of Swords in the heart section. What does the divine want you to feel and know? That you're going through an awakening process, because now we have God and the devil, like the two forces right here hitting in your if this is the situation or the thinking, this is the heart feeling, thinking, heart, where they cross, we get the Magician. So Virgo are shifting in a sort of from addictions, from codependency, creating, look at that, the Two of Cups, Nine of Cups, creating an awakening to what their biggest dream is for them in relationships, and how they've turned away out of blocking, of not having patience, not tolerating indecisions. Virgos are very perfectionistic. We all know that. So there's a lack of patience in the Virgo, I guess, or processing something very sadly, throwing them and the experience out of alignment with some kind of a relationship. So let me clarify that. So Virgo are coming through an awakening that they have repressed communication or not been honest. Scorpio's about being honest, about the truth, about, so in other words, they don't communicate honestly, which was a codependent way for them to operate, which is enabling them to have now a more honest approach to relationships, empowering them to have union with divine partner. Their heart, with the Eight of Swords there, I'm going to say, and then we get the Six of Cups above that, is saying that in the heart space this has been a fear-based, trapped-based, protective state. They hide. They're not allowing their vulnerability. They have a trapped sort of, they have a inner world that's it's possible they had been in very negative thinking and very self-critical thoughts, because the Eight of Swords is about thoughts that are causing you trapped experiences that are not helping your progression. And this is what we have, this Judgment card following this, signifying that you're realizing the thoughts that bound you were based in wounded fear, heart protection, blocking your abundance, fear of rejection, because your wounding is based in fears of not being perfect. Because if a Virgo is in their negative energy, they're critical of self and others, and they damage themselves more than anyone. So a Virgo stuck in their negative cycle of thinking about their critical thinking is going to impact themselves the most, which puts them in a place where they need to hide because they're so aware of their imperfections. But divine wants you to know that you're perfect as you are. You're abundant. You Virgos are earth signs. You relax into your natural beauty and your natural resonance. If Virgo, the earth, is grounded in a truth of who they are, which is they're beautiful, their purity of service, they're humble, they cooperate, they work with people, and a Virgo in their true power is a giver. Look at this, is able to really give from purity, in alignment, and the divine will empower them and create abundance for them so they can continue that flow. So the Virgo is now realizing they know what they want. They feel sad for sort of, so I think there's going to be communication from the past, or the Virgo may instigate communication and sort of realizing their flaws in having been impatient, but now they have patience. They understand they need to clear some sort of negative fears of rejection from not being perfect enough holds them back, makes them want to hide and not let anybody in. They're afraid of being vulnerable. They're waking up, Virgo, to this. The divine wants you to, on a deep spiritual soul level, wake up, heal this. Have patience with yourself, though. Move into your power by giving from a place of purity and knowing that just in your energy of giving makes you good enough. That's you're in your full power. Not being perfect. The purity of service is what makes you perfect. That's the important message there. You may leave these emotionally unstable charted waters into new charted waters of peace and balance in your communications, in relationships, because you can be honest, you can be patient, you have patience with imperfection, so you can allow people to see you, and you can now allow people to let you in because they're not afraid of you criticizing their inner imperfections, or they're allowing you into their intimate world because they know you won't be critical because you're not holding that energy about yourself either. And then this clarity is coming in right here. This is going to possibly pull a relationship from the past back in. It could possibly be saying that it's happening right now. So if this is the hold back card. Possibly it's happening now. I don't know what the Four of Pentacles is trying to say. Let's see. What is the Four of Pentacles trying to say? We had the Five of Pentacles right there, which is lack mentality. This is hitting in the heart section. Feelings of low self-worth, feeling that you're lack, that pulls you out of alignment. That could these are the thoughts that create the lies that make you feel that. But the divine this is the advice that you know. The truth is that you're fully in the truth is that you're a powerful being of purity and delight and attractive energies. Virgo is an earth sign. It's attractive. It's nature. In your positive energy, you're attractive. So you're attracting a man. Your divine partner is going to hold on to you. Okay? You're fated. Look at that. Your fated resonant other half is coming in for the kill. Coming in. Communication. Person from the past who is most likely your true mate. You had issues of low self-esteem around imperfections, not allowing them in there. But this time when you heal this, which is what's happening, you're getting clarity about that. It's going to pull them in because the vacuum will then be created. You will have cleared this blocking, and the energy is coming in to this relationship. It's going to be a really beautiful time for you with this Venus Sagittarius transit happening tomorrow. So good luck, Virgo. Namaste. Thank you for watching.